OPIUM is an American record label founded in 2019 by the one and only playboi Carti. Carti has, if not one of the most consistent and loyal fan bases in the hip-hop community. Despite not dropping an album in 4 years, he still sits at 41 million monthly listeners on Spotify. His verses on Fiend, Type Shit and Carnival skyrocketed his career. The emo rap genre is getting bigger, not just by Carti but by the members of his OPIUM label as well as Destroy Lonely and Carson. I wouldn't even call these rappers underground anymore because they are growing more and more every day. Since the release of Carson's A Great Chaos, his fanbase has grown larger and larger, and the way he rapped and the type of bass he uses are just becoming more popular. If OPIUM could take over the hip hop industry with its popularity, where did it actually start and how did it get to this stage? As I said earlier, OPIUM was founded in 2019 by Carti. The label was created as a way for Carti to have more control over his music and to help bring up other talented artists who shared his vision. From the beginning, Carti had a clear idea of what he wanted OPIUM to be, a place where unique, cutting-edge music could thrive without the pressures of making similar music to mainstream taste. He wanted to create a community of artists who could express themselves freely and push the boundaries of what hip-hop could be. This vision attracted a number of promising artists who were looking for a platform to showcase their distinctive sounds. One of the first major steps in OPIUM's growth was Carti's decision to sign several upcoming artists. These artists like Carson and Destroy Lonely were known for their innovative styles and high energy performances, which fit perfectly with the label's aesthetic. Carti used his influence and connections in the music industry to promote these new signings, helping them gain exposure and build their own fan bases. His endorsement was invaluable as it brought attention to the label and its roster of artists. Carti collaborated with his group, which not only elevated their profiles but also reinforced the sense of unity and family within the label. Another factor that contributed to OPIUM's growth was its strategic use of social media. The label and its artists maintained an active presence on platforms like Instagram and Twitter, where they shared behind the scenes content, teased new music and interacted with their fans. And we could all agree that there are hundreds of playboi Carti music leaks that definitely helped keep him relevant within the hip-hop community. So this helped to create a strong sense of community and kept fans engaged and excited about what was to come next. Social media also allowed the label to reach a global audience, breaking down geographical barriers and connecting with fans from all over the world. The label's aesthetic also played a significant role in its rise. OPIUM cultivated a distinctive visual style that was dark, edgy and somewhat mysterious. This was reflected in everything from the album covers and the music videos to the artist's personal styles and public personas. This cohesive branding made the label stand out in the crowded music industry and helped to attract a dedicated fan base that was drawn to its unique vibe. In addition to its strong branding and savvy use of social media, OPIUM also benefited from the high quality of its music. The label's artists were known for their innovative sounds and fearless approach to making music. They often experimented with unconventional beats, flows and lyrical themes which set them apart from more traditional hip-hop acts. This originality resonated with their listeners who were looking for something fresh and different, and it helped to establish OPIUM as a leader in the underground music scene. Live performances were another key element of OPIUM's growth. The label's artists were known for their electrifying shows, which often featured high-energy performances, elaborate stage setups, and intense crowd interactions. These live shows helped to build the artists' reputations and expand their fan bases. They also provided an opportunity for fans to experience the music in a new and exciting way, which further strengthened their connection to the label and its artists. As OPIUM continued to grow, it started to gain recognition from the wider music industry. Music critics and publications began to take notice of the label and its artists, often praising their originality and influence. This recognition helped to legitimize the label and attract even more attention to its music. Awards and nominations followed, further cementing OPIUM's reputation as a major player in the hip-hop world. Through a combination of strong leadership, strategic marketing, and innovative music, and a dedicated fanbase, OPIUM has grown from a small independent label into a significant force in the music industry. Its success story is a testament to the power of vision, creativity, and community in shaping the future of music. The artists have made it seem as if OPIUM is in a world of its own. The way Destroy Lonely, Carson, and Carti dress are all mysterious and unique. When is the last time you saw them wear some bright coloured clothes? Maybe when they were younger, but right now, the aesthetic is what contributes to the success of the label, not just the music. Like, even with public interviews or being spotted in public in general, they're just so chill and relaxed, almost as if they've never worried about anything. Their performances as well are very electrifying and aggressive. You will never see an OPIUM member perform without screaming their heads off. Their performance abilities are also a key factor that contributes to OPIUM's success. OPIUM are unique, and uniqueness is important in today's today's society. Like, everyone hates it when everyone does the same thing or likes the same things. Like, for example, when a good song becomes popular, everyone starts hating it. Like, they've heard it so many times they don't even call it good anymore. That's literally what society is like nowadays. So uniqueness is dominant, and that's why OPIUM are so popular, because they're different, they stand out, and they're not your usual rappers. So could OPIUM actually take over the hip hop industry? Could it become so popular that nobody listens to any other artists anymore? No. The OPIUM artists are great, but they do also get a lot of hate. I can't see rappers like this being better than someone like Kanye or Jay-Z. Don't get me wrong, Carti, Carson and Destroy Lonely are good rappers, but they're in their own lane of hip hop. They can't and shouldn't be compared to rappers like Drake or whatever. So thank you all so much for watching. Comment down below if you think OPIUM could dominate the hip hop industry. I will be posting videos surrounded by music every day, so if you're interested, please subscribe because it will help me out. So have a good day.